Do you need some cards from today's episode? Well, you can pick them up and support the show from our sponsor, Card Kingdom. Just follow the link in the description box down below.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Fish 5-0 with yours truly, your host, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. Today we've got a very super deck to play. We're playing the Esper Super Friends, Turbo Friends, whatever you want to call them. The reason why we're turboing, we're adding turbo to the title is because we have ways to accelerate our Planeswalker ults in Elder Spell, and of course the sweet little combo that we'll go over. Well, it's not really a combo, but it's a very synergistic line that we'll go over in a few seconds here. But for those that don't know what a Super Friends deck is, it is a deck loaded with Planeswalkers, and right now with War of the Spark, there's a ton of them. We're playing the Esper variant. There is a Jeskai variant that uses Sarkhan, but we're running the black version because, well, Liliana, we get Kaya, we get the Elder Spell, we get Kaya's Wrath, etc., etc. Just very powerful deck, and out of the sideboard, we have some Duresses for discard, Dovin's Veto if we need to counter stuff, Moment of Craving for the aggro decks, 2 more Elder Spells in case we're playing up against another person who is a strong believer of Planeswalkers, 2 Lyras to also play against Drake's Phoenix and, burn decks, and Oath of Kaya, just more removal for more aggression, more aggressive decks. Also, Oath of Kaya can be used as a win condition for us with Teferi Time Raveler, as we can bounce it back and, believe it or not, burn an opponent out. But yeah, so pretty much stock build, you see a bunch of the Planeswalkers that you normally would see, except for, let's go over the 2 cards that make this deck special. Up front, here it is, Command the Dreadhorde. Choose any number of target creature and or Planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Put them onto the battlefield under your control. Well, as you can see here, it deals us damage, and that is very relevant because the next card, the Wanderer, 4 mana, prevent all non-combat damage that we dealt to you and other permanents you control. -2, exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Yes, you will be using that minus some of the time, but let's talk about that passive. That passive is what makes this work. We will use Command the Dreadhorde after we've lost all of our Planeswalkers and, maybe a few of our opponent's Planeswalkers and or creatures, and literally just bring it all back onto our side of the board without taking a single point of damage, because none of it will be dealt to us. So that is why I'm definitely down to try this combo. This combo seems a lot of fun. This is why you're in black, because you get Command the Dreadhorde as you and that is huge. It is such a huge momentum swing when you just bring everything back. So let's see how this deck does in the arena. Good luck, Mark 31. All right. What do we have here? We'll play it. There's not really that many answers to early game aggression, but you know what? They just won't have any. It'll be fine. They just won't have any. We have Teferi if it is control, which right now I'm just assuming everyone's on control or Esper mid-range. We should be able to compete with that. All right, so they're down to 6 cards. They just mulliganed. We'll keep. See how this does for us. I do like this Elder Spell main deck. Also, this artwork. At first, I wasn't, crazy on the Elder Spell at first because art-wise, but now I'm convinced. It's pretty sweet. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Except stealing people's sparks and stuff like that. Pretty much the same thing. I do also like this panoramic, look at this. Look how cool that is. All the visuals of Arena, I am absolutely in love with them. It's sometimes when I play in Paper Magic and stuff, I'm just like, yo, how come I don't have any animations? Oh, nice. It's red deck. Never mind. They're about to have the most interaction as you can have. Early interaction. So remember I told you there'd be no mono red? I was kidding. There's a lot of it. This is a little bit concerning, but hopefully we find our answers to, I don't even know what we have. Nice thing is that we do have main deck Wanderer, which if we can get to the point where we can play that, we can bring back everything of theirs. I'll just take some damage, don't mind me. Love it. Love it. The Bondhammer. Oddly enough, I think the Bondhammer is wanted. Maybe we could pitch... No. I should just take the land. We're still trying to set up our early game here. Bondhammer comes down, gives us something to do. We don't have any of our board wipes currently, but I guess we could just bounce the lava runner. No, that seems loose. So at least we gained some life. And now we just pray that we find some sweet cards. All they have to do is sacrifice Firebrand, which would be great for us because then we don't really have removal. And then they sack Firebrand, play another spell, like send it to our face or something. Wizard's Lightning, and then just punch Bond. Dovin. No blocks. We're just going to take the damage. I'll let them trigger Spectacle because they have it. Like, I want to save this for a later turn. Yep. Seems great. Land Spectacle again. Now that's pretty brutal. Oof. That shock. That shock, though. Does that draw cards? Exile the... Oh, man, it even plays around Narset. Brutal. Brutal. You know, we do need to find a board wipe, so I'm just going to have to actually send this on over.
If you wish to surrender now,
I'm going to have to sacrifice this Narset. Because we really do need to find some kind of board wipe.
hone your
Or another Narset. Same thing, really. Kaya's Wrath is somewhere in this deck. I know it. I know it. I will definitely be blocking the Lava Runner this time. Still all going at me, huh? I mean, if that's the case, then I'm going to block the Fanatical Firebrand. This way I still get to keep my Krads. My Narset. Oh, I guess the shock's going to Narset. But hey, that's not going to me. Wizard's Lightning. Okay, that's fine.
I have reached my limit.
Man, the Dread Horde, huh? Why do I have a feeling they have some ridiculous threat right now that I'm going to need to deal with? I could play Teferi to gain us a little more life. Or to, like, hold the fort for a little. Nah, still on the game plan of needing to find some answers to this Gitu Lava Runner that isn't Ixalan's Binding.
I've practiced against many foes.
Even a Wanderer would be nice. Okay. I guess I'll take Big Teferi. So we're going down to 10. They're just absolutely ignoring our Planeswalkers, which I'm kind of surprised by. Oh, no. That is terrible news. Okay. Are they finishing off Narset, or are they... Okay, they are. What do we do?
Still have much to
Oh, there we go. That's what we've been waiting for. One of those. We've been needing a Kaya's Wrath for some time. Now, we just got to find a Wanderer. We find a Wanderer. We slap that on the board. They're going to have an issue dealing with it. Because remember, Wanderer makes it so that you do not... Or prevent all non-combat damage that we dealt to you and other permanents you control. That is a card I don't want to see ever. So I'm going to take it. So they no longer have any. Ixalan's Binding, dealing with that is a blessing. I'm going to tuck. Going to tuck. Then I'm going to try to get to a point where I can play Wanderer. And then command the Dread Horde the turn after. Whew. When it works, if we can get it to work, it's a meatball. Also, this is the playmat for Mythic Championship London. Let me tell you something. It is gorgeous. All right, let's see what we got here. I'll just bounce that back to your hand. There we go. We drew it. The land that we've been needing.
The only companion I need is my blade.
Okay, so next turn we'll be able to go pretty big here. We can grab Dovin, Narset. Oh, this is going to feel so good. This is going to feel so good. This is going to feel so good. Oh, this is good. I didn't even... Oh. Oh, boy. This is going to feel so good. Please, 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 please. All right. All right, opponent's going to let us do what we want to do. Amazing.
You know what? I'm not done yet. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
You have been
All right, let's blank that. 3, 6. Oh, no, we didn't get to do what we wanted to do. Oh, opponent, no. I wasn't done. But I still had all of these. Doesn't anyone ever let me show them the rest of my cards in my hand? So we're going to lower our Liliana count because I don't think we need that many lilies. Command the Dreadhorde can be like a singleton. Keep a single Elder Spell because I know they play Chandras. But I guess we could just get rid of that, huh? I think I like this. This is fine. Yeah, all right, there we go. We dropped an Elder Spell. We don't need that many because we really can't afford to have a bunch of dead cards. So, all right, what do we have here? Lyra, Dovin, no early interaction, but we have a Narset to help us dig. Will we live long enough to see that? We do have Dovin, though, so we'll try it. Hand of Control might be worth. And all we got to do is just live long enough to... What, they play Steamkin here? Steamkin. Yep. Ooh, that's a meatball. That's one that I can get behind. All right. Okay, well, that hurts me a lot more than I want it to. Definitely hurting me emotionally right now, my friend. Well, we got to kill one of these. So then this way, when they play their Chandra, we don't feel miserable. Pain Whirler, Chain Whirler. You got it, buddy. Interesting. I can dig for a board wipe. Risk getting punched for way too much. Or I just play Dovin.
There's no accounting for luck. Maybe yours will hold.
I'm going to blank the Steamkin because the Steamkin can grow exponentially. Chain Whirler is just this Chain Whirler, right? Like it's going to stay at this cost. Okay? We gain some life off that, I do like.
Nobody's perfect. Even me.
Let's slow this down.
I'm going to bounce the Steamkin back. Oh, we really desperately need a land here. We really need a land. Like, what are we going to... We at least reset the Steamkin. But right now, we need a land pretty bad.
It's only a matter of time.
Luckily, you know, we have our Singleton Command the Dreadhorde. This Othakaya gaining us a ton of life back, so... I mean, like, what do I do next? Like, do I just play the Lyra, try to go for the Lyra, hope they don't have it? Oh my stars, that is a lot of damage. This is really bad for us. Getting rid of the Steamkin, they could grow that. So we take 7, 9 health here. Oh, jeez. We need a land here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this one's slipping away from us. This one's slipping away from us. Too many missed land drops here.
Let's slow this down. I'm not ready for this quite yet.
I mean, I don't think that really helps us. I think we lose either way because that's 7, 9. Yeah, that's 9. They probably just have more burn damage than... Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, at that point, we had fallen way too far behind from how much damage we were... from how much damage they were doing. Like, it was gross. It was gross. All right, let's try this again. We're going to hopefully not draw as dead this time. We had the Lyra that we needed. Nope. Okay, there you go. This is a lot better. We have some interaction. We have a lot of life gain here, actually. Just got to get to land 5, so I'm keeping that on top. After last game, I'm keeping that on top for sure. Play this Godless Shrine, pass to the opponent. Play the Watery Grave, pass to the opponent. Let's hope they flood the board with a bunch of little dinky threats. I also have a strong feeling they are... Because like you just sit and you wait on the War Leader. You don't play the War Leader until Legion War Boss. I mean, until they've swept the board. So I'm going to give them incentive to play it. Chain Whirler, sure. Not the end. What is our line here? We could play Teferi. Let's wait a little bit on Teferi. Because we could play Teferi, bounce back Oath of Kaya, and then kill the Chain Whirler. Sure, they have a Phoenix. This has first strike, so that's a nice thing. That means that they can only swing in with their Chain Whirler. They could have double Wizard's Lightning here, and that's just like misery. Ooh. It's a little bit concerning. Holy cow. That's one heck of a hand. Oh my god. Could bounce that back, get rid of Chain Whirler, hold this up. Like, that has to go. Like, they're just going to play that plus that, so we have to play... Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this. It's fine. We get rid of one wizard, which is good enough. We wait. They're going to go ahead and play this card, the Experimental Frenzy. They swing in, we get to block, sure. Yep, you got it. They're trying to stockpile a bunch of burn spells. Nope. Okay. So let's do this. Now.
This isn't a fight you can win. I'll protect you.
There we go. We could have technically tried to save Lyra here, but I'm just kind of going to chill on that for a minute. Okay, sure, you got it, buddy.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Just need to move past this Phoenix. That's it. There we go. That's what I want. All right, so we exile.
I'll be quick.
We sit back, we wait. This way, they're forced to swing into our Lyra or our Wanderer, which is okay with us. Oh, they do not. Okay, I could just attack here and then blow up the board. Matter of fact, I think I will. Because we've already got everything we need on board, right? We have Search for Iskanta. We've locked out their Experimental Frenzies. Now we just need to find our Command the Dreadhorde and then call it a day. Nice. Okay, cool. GG's. Illicit Nox. Good luck, opponent. I'll keep this. We have we have a board wipe to keep clear of the board. And we're going to go Glacial Fortress, Glacial Fortress. Oh, is it Mono Blue? He's going to be Mono Blue. Okay, nice. I think Mono Blue, like, thoroughly, like, destroys us, right? I mean, if they have all that early interaction that they normally would, we'd be in a lot of trouble. It's okay. They probably think we're Esper Control. I mean, from this hand, I would also think we're Esper Control. Oh, come on. Glacial Fortress. Oh, no. A blue-white mirror of sorts. All right, let's play Teferi.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
That'll bounce them back to their hand. Allow us to resolve any spell that we want. Sure, bud. We're going to play Narset.
Those who cannot proceed with thoughtfulness before
Take the binding here, I think.
Here we go.
Not because we're trying to deal with this as Contest. Contest is going to get tucked away by this Teferi. God Eternal Kefnet. Interesting.
meditate and prepare.
I guess we'll go ahead and tuck this.
This isn't a fight you can win. You need to slow down.
I mean, they know about said Ixalan's binding, so if they play a Teferi into this, they must be aware of what's going on. Patient Rebuilding. That's an interesting card that I am not ready to play against. I guess let's see what we've... I mean, they're not going to draw any extra cards. That's the nice part. I guess we just let them have it then, right? Just play Lily? And we just keep assembling Planeswalkers? Alright. Let me see. We want Duresses. Those seem pretty sweet here. Kaya's Wrath, probably not the best thing in the world. I can't help but feel like we want a non-zero amount of Dovin's Veto and maybe another Elder Spell. What else do we need here? Cut down a Discovery Dispersal, call that a day, I guess? Elder Spell seems like it's going to be clutch. When they play their Teferis, their Narsets, I assume they have it somewhere in that deck. To me, it looks like they're just blue-white control with Kefnet and probably Teferis. Here's what else. Oh, they might have Ugin, actually. We should also be watchful of Ugin. Eugene the Spirit Dragon. Well, not the Spirit Dragon. The Ineffable. We haven't gotten to actually do the sweet Wombo combo. I will keep this hand. We have some sweet early interaction. And, well, we don't need that. We don't have early interaction, but we have something to do early, which I like. Let's play this one. Right, pass to the opponent. Let's go ahead and cast this Discovery. Might have a veto. Huh. I guess I'll keep... No, I could actually bin the Wanderer, right? Because I don't really care about the Wanderer. Other than the fact that I guess she could, like, hit Lyra and stuff. Alright, Revitalize. I mean, that's just a cantrip. Why not have one? Sure. Seems reasonable. Alright. We'll try to resolve Dovin. Dovin probably won't resolve, but probably could have led with Kaya. Thought Collapse, sure. Oh yeah, that's right. We saw them on with the mill game plan going too, so that's spicy. As long as they don't mill our Command the Dreadhorde, we should be good. Looks like it's blue-white mill. Yeah, if we can get Command the Dreadhorde and Wanderer on board at the same time, we should be safe. Oh, whoa. I guess we'll play Wanderer. This is pretty good for us. Makes it so that we have something to temporarily deal with that. And let's go ahead and... Oh, no. They already have Kefnet. Again? Wish I had a Narset. They wouldn't have drawn anything. Well, let's try to resolve it. They have a veto. Then they've got a veto. Ooh, it's an opt. Okay. Good for us, then. I'm going to be real sad if they get us with the Spell Pierce here, but...
Mind and keep an open mind.
There's the Command the Dreadhorde that we've been looking for. If they keep milling all of our stuff, that's a good thing, right? Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. They know about Command the Dreadhorde. Cat's out of the bag. See if we find Duress.
Own your prowess.
Ooh. Sure. Let's play Kaya. Kaya should continue to eat some cards out of our opponent's yard. Do they have a mass way to just, like, eat all the cards, or, like, to, like, blow up a ton of Planeswalkers here that I can think of? I think of any off the top of my head right now. In blue and white. Other than, like, River's Rebuke to bounce everything back. Sure. There's the Thought Collapse. A lot of Dovins were milled. A lot of Dovins were milled during the filming process. Let's keep eating their counter spells. Sure, eat the draw spell. Why not? Play Lily. Probably doesn't resolve either. Okay. Next turn, we'll go ahead and just, Ooh, there's Teferi. At least we know they don't get to draw anything. Nice, so this resolved.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. Hurry!
Let's keep digging. Oh, I like it. I like it. Let's see if this resolves. It does. Let's put that on here. I could have put it on Kaya, or not Kaya, Narset actually.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Had I put it on Narset, I would have had another activation on Narset. Alright, so there goes our Teferi. We can live with that. We'll bounce it back to their hand. Oh, will we, though? That's pretty sweet. If we get to resolve a Lily here, that's pretty big money. That's cash money, as the kids would say. And now we go ahead and make this. We can bounce that back to their hand, so that won't be a problem. Alright, so that's a God Eternal Kefnet. They could choose which one they want to bounce. I could just exile that. Sweet. Bounce that back to their hand. Make them discard. Sure. Still like the idea of just keeping up our draws, don't we? I mean, they're at 8 cards. Sure, eat that. Why not?
I'm really good at banishing. I had guild business to attend to anyway.
And now we can attack with our little token. We can Elder Spell later when we want to put like a ton of counters on something. They have to choose what they're going to bind right now, though. And it might be Lily. They might be forced... Well, no, it has to be Teferi. Because Teferi just gets rid... Oh, wait, hold on. That's...
What a drag.
Hmm.
You need to take a time out.
Alright, go ahead. Let's go and do this. I was thinking about making us draw some cards here, but...
Good help is easy to find in war.
And then now we go ahead and keep plussing Kaya. Submit 0.
Bye-bye.
Whatever this last card in hand is, it must be a counter spell. Alright, so they get nothing. Nice. And we locked them out. 2-0 so far, so this deck is, I mean, I think it's just the fact that it's a Planeswalker deck, and it's maybe the configurations for most decks right now can't deal with a billion Planeswalkers. I'm keeping this because we have the Kaya's Wrath and a few Dovins. I also want to, I like the Jeskai variant with Sarkons, because the Sarkon can actually come down and immediately kill you out of nowhere with its +1 activation, so that's pretty sweet. Land, thank you. Alright, play Dovin. Dovin resolve. We got Dovins to spare. Radical idea. Okay, so it looks like it might be Phoenix. If it is, this is going to be pretty sweet right here. This Orzhov Usurper. But right now they got to pay 2 for every, or 3 for this if they even want to use it. Oh, this is, oh no! We don't have what it takes. Wish we had a blue source. Oh, that would have been so good. Well, they can't cast that.
For now.
Okay.
Forever.
Darn, dude. If we could just get one more blue source, they would not draw any more cards. Oh, Kaya, no. Kaya, no. Dovin's throwing a block party. Get it? Because he's putting a 1/1 out there to block. And because we have 2 Dovins. Dovin tribal. There's that Phoenix problem. Alright, come on. Holy cow. What if we had a land, though? Imagine. Please give me a land, dude. I need either a white or black source right now. I'd prefer something like a Hollowed Fountain or even a Glacial Fortress, something like that. Come on, deck. Give me something. Oof, this is going to be gross. You know what's funny? Well, if we can steal their Phoenixes. I mean, we can, but whether or not we want to is up to us. Please, 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 please. Please give me a land. Oh. It's like painful. This is very painful. Play another Dovin. How do we win here? We've kind of fallen behind here a little bit, a little too much. Yeah, I mean, we had Narset a long time ago, Kaya a long time ago. We have nothing right now. Oh, my stars. Please. Please, deck. No more jokes. No more jokes. That's fine. At this point, we just let it go. What? Come on. Alright, alright. Looks like it's about that time for us to,
A few things can withstand my careful.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. Ugh. Yeah, you got it. There goes all my planeswalkers. Here it comes. 4th land. It's gonna be like a blue land, too. You know it will be. Alright, what is it? What do we draw? Right on time. I can't imagine it being hard for them to get back their planeswalkers, but right now we need to just stall for as long as we can. We don't have Narset on board to shut off all their draw spells, because their deck is like 100% cantrips. Yep, there's more cantripping. They get their 2 Phoenixes back. I play Dovin. Oh. Oh. Sure. That's so good. Alright, so what do we draw here? Cry the Carnarium off our sideboard. Yeah, that's like our only line to like either get another board. We need lands though, so actually we can't even hit a... Well, board wipe kind of temporarily helps, but we'll see. Doesn't do anything. Like, this legitimately doesn't do anything. They can still just discard their Phoenixes and all this other stuff, but I'm kind of just at the mercy of my top decks right now. You do have 26 lands, so not like unheard of. Ooh, they have... Oh, yeah, they can actually cast Discovery Dispersal in this matchup. That's pretty good. Crackling Drake. That's a magic card. One that you can legally cast. It hurts seeing all these cards drawn when you have a Narset. It's just like, oh, you wouldn't have drawn that. You wouldn't have drawn that. All right, let's go to the next one. We have not hit any lands, unfortunately. What do we want now? Lyra seems sweet. Cry the Carnarium is going to be relevant. Let's see. Kaya's very good here. Do we have any other graveyard hate spells that we could have? Elder Spell. What do they bring in? Narsets of their own? Sure, Teferi's good, but we'll see if that stays around. Like, they probably bring in Ral. Whatever. We'll run it like this. That was a bad beat. Bad beat. Okay, we have Escanta. No, we actually get somewhat some like draw fixing here. We have Dovin and Kaya, which are nice. Assume they bring in Spell Pierces and whatnot. What do they have here? Oh. Well, at least we get to cast Kaya this time. Or, I mean, Narset this time. Yep. That's not a Spell Pierce sent here. Oh, gross. So we're definitely going to play this Narset.
I just the trick for this.
Alright, let's see what we can find. Save that for, like, Drakes or something, and then we'll play Sure, it's fine.
Focus.
We don't really draw that many cards anyways. Fine. Let me see. I'm going to play Dovin. Dovin gives me a blocker.
It's hard to be a genius surrounded by...
Prepare.
That's pretty nice. I think here... I'll grab Teferi. I just feel like Teferi's most likely the right call. Sure.
Don't forget our time together.
That's heartbreaking, but whatever. That's really good for them to draw. They got another land here. They could potentially, what? They pitch a Phoenix. They get a Phoenix back. They're firing off every draw spell they can right now.
You are a mighty warrior.
All right, let's go ahead.
I can benefit
That-
from another's success.
Play Teferi. Teferi's going to go up here.
Watch.
Yeah, they got to... I'm pretty much forced them to have the Spell Pierce, and they didn't. Okay, what do? We can block now. If they play Phoenix, we can go ahead and eat the Phoenix with the Binding. Narset seems so good in this matchup. Like, they're just really not able to, like... Oh, that's gross. That's a spicy meatball. I like it. Holy crap. That's 3 spells. That triggers Phoenix on its own.
Not to
Wow.
repeat it.
That's pretty good. Alright, we got to try to resolve Lily here. Oh. See what we can do with this. Nice.
Let's try this.
Let's go ahead and play Kaya. Kaya will go ahead and eat the yard up.
So I let myself in.
Too many spells for them to get back. I don't want to deal with it. Sit this back. Untap. Next turn, we try to set up a board wipe. Board wipe and then eat their yard. Oh, please don't mill a ton of Phoenixes. Please don't mill a ton of Phoenixes. Okay. Oh, jeez. I think they're digging for that Phoenix, aren't they? Yeah. There you go. Let's go ahead and plus there. Or, I mean, let that go, sure. Oh, this is so good. How do I go about
Skip
this?
to the good part.
All right, I think that's good enough. I mean, we could just plus. We have a lot of things that we could do there. I just want to tax them a ton. So I guess like Dovin kind of does help with that. All right, let's drop a Dovin. Let's bring in a Discovery Dispersal. I think we're gonna need that. I want to dig a little bit more. Elder Spell still doesn't seem that great in this matchup. Cause like Phoenix, sure, whatever. Cry of the Carnarium is nice, but we'll see how much they commit to that. Cry of the Carnarium is obviously really good if we can stick a little Teferi. They have to spend like every burn spell on Teferi. I'll keep this. Way more lands than we had before. We're off the second white, but we do have access to Discovery Dispersal. There we go. There's the second white. Next turn, we'll probably have to deal with Spell Pierce, and potentially the turn after that will be Narset. Oh. Alright, let's see what we can draw here. Alright, don't need the land. We do want the Teferi. Teferi shuts off all their counter spells. There are ways to interact with us on our turn, which is huge. That means like they're opting on their turn. So let's say they tap out, they play Narset, we tap, we play... Okay, they play Electromancer. Does this resolve? There's no way this resolves. I'll test with Dovin. Could hit a negate. Yeah, there you go. You got it. So that was a negate on Dovin. I'm okay with that. They're spinning through their deck pretty quickly here, though, so they might have another counterspell fairly soon. I'm pretty sure what they probably kept on top was that negate. Oh boy. Come on. Discard a Phoenix. Tap out. Discard 2 Phoenixes? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Maybe they have another Radicalite or some way to discard, and then they discard Phoenix? Oh jeez. Okay, now what? This should force them into a situation to, like, use this right now, actually. Let's go ahead and bounce that. If they have Ral, is it Viceroy? That's going to be a problem. We don't have anything for Ral, is it Viceroy currently? If they don't play anything, then we just play... We hold up Kaya's Wrath on their turn. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Let's spin the wheel. See what they find. Like, I don't mind trading this Teferi off if I can get rid of, like, a couple of Phoenixes along the way. Alright, so we're playing Lyra. Please no Ral. Please no Ral. Please no Ral. Ral, please. What do we have in the yard? Dovin, Teferi, Electromancer. It's a total of 6 mana, or 6 health, 8 health. Electromancer doesn't feel like it's worth it. I mean, this has definitely got to put enough pressure on them to hurry and, like, try to kill me, right? And commit to the board. All those darn Phoenixes. Yep, there's Finale. Okay. This is a concern. Like, that spell on its own, Finale of Promise, triggering Phoenix, that's pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie to you. I really like that. Oh, no Phoenix action for the opponent. Oh, my stars. I mean, feel free to discard away, my friend. Oh, wow. Conceded. All right. Well, looks like we won. Up against Verb. We're at 3-0 right now. 3-0. All right. We pushed this to 4-0. I think it's been a while since we've actually had, you know, the series title, Fish 5-0. When was our last 5-0? It's been a minute. All right, let's see what we've got. Sure. Keep that. It's probably going to get Thought Erasured anyways from our hand, but at least we can kind of force our opponent to choose either Teferi or Narset. Oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and play Narset. What do we want? I mean, we'll go ahead and just get Big Teferi. Big Teferi is pretty sweet. Because what will happen here is if they play Bolus, we pitch the Drowned Catacomb. Oh! Let's see what we find. We just wait. We're not going to do anything right now. We're going to make them do it on their turn. So they have to Elder Spell us right now. Okay, Contempt. That's unfortunate because it doesn't go to the graveyard. Yuck. I'm actually going to play this first. Keep the digging going. Then I'm going to go ahead and play Search, pass back to them. So when they if they play Dragon God. Dread Horde Invasion. Okay. Well, there's some flavor for you. So they do play counter spells. I'm going to pitch that. What can we play here? Oh, that's not good at all. Means that I can lose a Narset. I'm not afraid of losing a Narset. So I will plus my Lily. They will use a Contempt. Okay. Let me see here. I kind of want to keep drawing cards, right? I would say so myself, yes.
We need to move quickly.
The Hand of Control. Sure. Untap. Hold up all of our magical cards right now. Hopefully we do need to get rid of this Dread Horde Invasion fairly soon. Okay, what are we doing here? If they swing 1 at Narset, this makes it so that Ongrath's Rampage doesn't do as much for us, right? Or for them? Sure. I mean, Narset dies either way. They go Ongrath's Rampage, makes us sacrifice a Planeswalker. Oh, they don't have it. Oh, no, they still have it. They still have it. They can still do it. Never mind. Oh, Jesus, no! That's so good! Uh-oh, I think they found us. We might have been exposed. Uh-oh. What? How'd that get in my hand, Command the Dreadhorde? Weird. I would never play that card. That is so weird to see in my hand. Oh, awkward. Really is awkward, you know? Don't know how that got there, to be honest. Let's see. What else do we have to do? I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to draw some magical crads here. Play Dovin. Dovin makes their counterspells cost more.
I will gladly point out your inadequacies.
Go ahead and do this. Let's start digging for some cards. I don't want that. I do, however, want that. I guess let's just put it on there.
Contrasts. I'm excellent, and you're, well...
We'll pass back to them. Okay, so they have the Thought Erasure. This keeps it so that they can't actually hit my Teferi. We'll try to board wipe. Board wiping them will make it so that it resets. They know about Ixalan's Binding, so if they play Dragon God, they have to be able to protect it. And as long as I hold this Ixalan's Binding, it'll keep them from playing the Dragon God, to be completely honest. Because I do not see them playing Dragon God right into this. Also, fully knowing that we have the... Oh, okay. Interesting. Sure, bud. You got it. Let's go ahead and get our Escanta game going. Ooh, Wanderer again. Don't mind if I do. Let's just have them keep draining themselves. Oh, I'm such a derp. I could have done that the other way. And then made it so that they didn't get any value off of... Gonna pretend that didn't happen. Pass back to the opponent. You got it, buddy. They have an Elder Spell. We're in a lot of trouble. Got Eternal Kefnet already. Let's see. Oh, that's really good. I want both of those, so yes. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, what do we do here? We could play Wanderer. Wanderer exiles
My skills are
that.
I'm done here.
Make it so that they have to keep... Alright, sure, they can do that as much as they want. We'll blank this.
Looking to elevate yourself? Perhaps a pair
Go ahead and plus...
Don't worry, I got this.
What planeswalkers do we have in the yard? Narset only? Kefnet and an Augur? Doesn't feel great. Let's go ahead and just play one of these.
My prowess is on. I have just the trick for this.
If they Elder Spell us, it's going to be like the worst feeling in the world. I'm not going to lie to you. We could have also ulted, actually. Like, Elder Spell here is like the Stone Cold, just like, I'll see you later. Okay. That's fine. Nice.
I will phase you out of the time stream.
Nice. We didn't even have to use Command the Dreadhorde. Although I'd like to. You know, especially at instant speed, but alright. Okay. So they have Kefnet. They have probably a bunch of creatures. I think for some odd reason our deck is just mostly good the way it kind of already is against them, right? Maybe we bring in one more Elder Spell, but that's about it. I don't see us needing too much against them. Or, I mean, changing it up too much. Like, yeah, maybe a few discard spells, sure. Although I myself am not 100% sure how much I like discard spells against a deck that is also going to be bringing a ton in. I'm not in the mood to try to just be in like top deck wars and draw a duress, but if it's in the opener like this, that's beautiful. No, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, well. Here comes the punish. Thought erasure that they always have. Well, I guess they could just not take it and let me have Teferi. Yep, cool. Super punished. I could have probably played that a lot slower. I always just assume that it's on the right, so yeah, okay, we'll be fine there. I'm just going to play this. It probably gets countered. Nice. All right. It was good enough for them to want to counter, so that's all that matters. Just throw out a ton of planeswalkers in front of them. And almost none of them can resolve. All right. It would have been a way different game. We would have been able to see what's going on in their hand. Just get all these counter spells out. Sure. So that's 3 counter spells and a thought erasure. They must have more counter magic. Oh, I should have done the Kaya's Wrath on top. Kaya's Wrath, because then this way, if they play a hand disruption spell, they don't get to rip our Teferi. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Dragon God comes down, we get to eat it. Under the binding. Sure, the devil. We really don't need any more lands. What are they gonna play, though? Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this in case they have the dragon, the creature bolus. This way we could pitch Hallowed Fountain. Just Kaya's Wrath. Make them play it again in 3 turns. I mean, they must have a hand disruption spell, right? Dread Horde Invasion, you got it, buddy. They have another negate? Oh my stars.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Here's what they have. Does this resolve? Okay.
2 mages duel. Only 1.
At least now we have something to kind of deal with this Kefnet. But if they Elder Spell us, then we just get blown out here. Yep, okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Well, you know, once we find our Command the Dread Horde, it's going to be a great day. Till then, we will sit here with more lands. 3, 6, 9. So, I don't have much else I can do. Take 2 here, go down to 14. Sure. They've got to have something. All right, library, I'll keep that one. See if this resolves. Maybe we can get a counterspell from them. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So what do we have at the top of their library right now that we cannot deal with? I mean, we can just get rid of the Dread Horde Invasion so that they're cut off from that. We need to find another Wanderer. Enter the God Eternals. That's pretty brutal for us. That is absurd. Oh no. That's really brutal. Okay. That's bad.
I am not going to sit this way. I've got it.
Let's just be done with this. Okay, so what do we really do need to find our final copy of Command the Dread Horde. Hope that it resolves. That's the hardest part right now. Hoping that it resolves. Okay. We need to get Wanderer. So they definitely have Sinister Sabotages. I'm not grabbing the Wanderer. I'm going to play this. Because I think they have a counterspell. And Liliana's good enough to make him counter it. Holding on to
Rise.
my little land here to discard. I know we haven't seen a bolus, though. Be very weird to not have them have a bolus. Ooh, a blast zone. Oh, that's not good for us. That's really not good for us. Okay. So our last wanderer is at the bottom of the deck. What are they going to target? They can target their Elder Spell, eat some more cards. They can target Bedevil. Okay, they've kept both on top, so that's only slightly terrifying. Sure.
I am exhausted.
We're going to continue to just make our opponent want to spend more mana. Or spend their mana answering our stuff. Oh, that's pretty good. I'll just make them answer it. Alright, so that resolves. That's nice.
My responsibility.
We get to untap, no matter what. That's nice. Oh, this will help us dig. This will help us dig significantly. They can only add one counter off Blast Zone. Interesting. Okay, we have something to discard in this Iscanta already. There's this fat pocket of mana coming up, so I guess we'll just go ahead and try to draw Iscanta. Oh no, what is this? What is this? Unmoored Ego. Naming what? Oh, okay, sure, you got it. That's a little bit of a problem.
Now what?
We draw some cards, though. That's nice. Oh, we drew another Elder Spell. Okay, so it seems that they don't have that many Planeswalkers. So I probably don't need all these Elder Spells going into another game, that is. Nope. Can't have that one. That's too good for you. This is a really bad spot to be in. Alright, well, I guess this is the way it goes.
There are two kinds of mages. Those who lose, and me.
Okay. No Elder Spell from the opponent, please. No Elder Spell from the opponent, please. Next turn, we can kill both of these and ultimate, thus getting our emblem immediately. Alright, let's go ahead and try to ultimate right now. This way, if they have anything, you know, we can just ult right now. Get this Teferi emblem out of the way.
I don't do this lightly.
Sweet. I mean, we could get them to pop that Blast Zone, which I'm okay with.
If you wish to serve open mind.
Decline. We don't want any more Elder Spell stuff. Let's hope that they don't blow up the 4-drops. If they blow up our 4-drops, that's a problem. Okay, they've blown up our 4-drops. Okay. I guess we can just go command the Dread Horde, get back to Fairy, and then just constantly tuck to Fairy. This is fine with me.
I must return to my training.
Oh, that's a problem. Oh, come on. Not this again. This is so rough. Wait, hold on, what? I mean, that's fine. I think that... I mean, unless they have another one... How do we survive here? Sure.
This was unpleasant.
Exile that.
Will tell.
What do you...
Hone your prowess.
So what 3-mana planeswalkers do we have? So we want Teferi. And we want, I think, Kaya. Kaya's pretty good here. Because we can go to 1. Dovin makes a ton of tokens, which eventually puts a clock on them. How much life are they at? 24?
I'm known for my excellent timing. No time for
Let's
break.
keep them off of that right there.
Hardly my worst defeat.
I don't know what we have now. Like, we just have to hope they don't have another Planeswalker, like, removal spell, right? So we don't have counter magic, and they know we don't have counter magic. Ugh, that's pretty gross. Let's just draw. Library. Decline. Let's just keep attacking their mana base so that they can't play anything.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
And then let's go ahead and move some damage in.
I hope you don't mind if I enjoy this.
Okay, now we have the ability to go ahead and take that out of here. See what we have. They have 9 cards left. We have Dovin. Dovin can sit there and blank that for like the next 30 years. Sure. I mean, we just exile it, right? So that's not the end.
It's only a
Submit. Let's move all of those counters onto Dovin. So Dovin can just keep making tokens, which I'm okay with.
Let's skip to the good part.
We keep exiling all their mana
Seen
base.
that coming.
The tax of Dovin here will eventually kill them, so we will
No
just...
accounting for luck.
Yeah, this is fine.
Maybe yours will hold.
And then we just keep tucking Teferi back in. We have a few turns. We can still draw a few more times to keep them off all their resources. Sure, that's fine. Yep,
No time for a break.
just keep eating all their cards.
What hurts them heartens me.
And then pass it back to them. We could have just kept that around, I guess. Like, if we had kept that around, that card would have been pretty funny. Library, decline. Keep the red source.
That didn't go according to plan.
Let's see here. I could tuck that so I get more cards out of this. Okay, we need to move this out of the way. There you go. Sure. Tuck himself.
Fast.
This tech gimmick is worth it.
There we go. Get in there for the last bit. This will make it so that these Thopters will just close out the game. Because they'll never be able to cast anything with the tax plus on top of that from Dovin and just having no lands. Library, decline. I should just get rid of this as Kanta.
Really should.
Expedite the process. With a 1/1, of course. I can also decline to not have anything and just use this Kanta. Nice, we win. Alright, Rycroft, you will be our last round opponent. All we gotta do is just get this last win, and then we'll be 5-0. Then we actually live up to the series title. I will keep. Oh, another long one. Alright. Alright, so Red Horse, is it Grixis? Interesting. Play that, pass it to them. I mean, I got nothing to do. Yep. Naturally. Well, there goes Teferi. Our Time Raveler. There's no way they don't take that. Whoops. Sorry. Accidentally spaz clicked and emoted there. Whatever. Okay, so they're gonna make another token. What do we do here? What do we do here? Their army continues to grow. We need to find something now. I don't know if this will resolve. Sure. Nice. You got it, dude. You got it. Ugh. All these lands, nowhere to go. Alright. Gonna just go ahead and speed it back to them. Uh-huh. Looks like we're gonna take some damage. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I won't lie to you there. That's pretty sweet. Does this not resolve? Okay, cool. That also makes so Blast Zone can hit tokens. Oh, that's super sweet. Well, we don't want any of those. Because we need to find a board wipe before this becomes an issue. Like they just hit us with something and then remove a counter and then draw a card. That feels pretty good. Oh. That's awkward. Also, I would have just done it after, right? I mean, like, as I said, everyone's gonna eventually cast into that. Everyone makes that mistake. Alright, so it looks like it's just blue-black amass or something like that. So if we don't find something to deal with this card right now, we're dead.
If you wish to see, I have just the trick for this.
Oh my god, where are Kaya's Wraths? Alright, so what do we have here? If we take... No, we don't have enough health to be able to, like, survive that.
It's hard to be a genius surrounded by lesser minds. Boxes are made to be thought.
Yeah, we don't have enough to survive all of that damage. So we blank the Soul Diviner. We send him on over to Narset. Because they have to send the 6 power to Narset. We can't target the token. The token has hexproof.
I must have miscalculated.
Interesting. We missed, so that's fine. I have to actually take this, blank that, send that back to the Shadow Realm, essentially. Does this not resolve? I have to take this card. It's the only way.
There are many who have turned weakness into a virtue.
We could just also Elder Spell right now. No, we can Elder Spell later. Elder Spelling would then mean we can kill the Narset, send the counters on over to... Okay. Luckily, that is not on the board right now. Alright, so we have Narset. We need Lily to resolve. Oh, jeez. More lands? That's not exactly what you want to see. Probably gets countered or something, right? Do they play counter magic? All I know is I like Soul Diviner. Poor Rip Domri, but I love Soul Diviner. I think the card is super cool.
Your corpse will make an excellent...
Do they have another? Or wait, hold on. Could we have done that differently? Could we have played that, blown up this? No, that wouldn't alt. That wouldn't alt. That'd only get me.
From battle to the grave.
Sure. There you go. Makes it so they sack the 2 problematic threats, and then now we can... Okay, sure. They get their Gleaming Overseer stuff back. How do we...
New toy.
I'm too scared to, I'm gonna kill off my, my Planeswalker to make it so that Lily actually goes up to 5. Well, that's what we needed. Next turn, I mean, unless they have a way to amass again, at least Lily's still at 5. Alright, so Lily's at 1 now. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's like stone cold terrible news for us. I'm in need of a draw here, so yeah, you got it. That feels so bad. That feels so bad. Well, wrong order, but we drew it nonetheless, so I guess I'm happy. Did not draw the Elder Spell. I'm actually going to get Escanta. I feel like Teferi's too fragile. Teferi's way too fragile. Oh, no. They don't get to draw cards. That's the nice thing. Blast Zone still blows up in Escanta, by the way, even though it's flipped. Let's see what we have. Oh, geez. I'm gonna hold on to that. Come on. I guess we can board wipe. They don't get to draw too much, though. Doesn't feel great, though. Sure, I'll keep that. We can bounce their Lily back to their hand. Yeah, we'll just bounce it back to their hand. Make them start over. I think we're about to lose our Lily. But we'll get to at least draw one more card before that. Yeah, sure. I could have Kaya's Wrath there. Luckily, we drew another one, so that feels pretty good. So they have 2 counters. Skanta gets blown up. But that also blows up their Dreadhorde Invasion. So I kind of like that, actually. Let them go ahead. Blow up my stuff. And then we get their Dreadhorde Invasion out of here. And they have to kill Lily, but because they kill Lily, they won't get to hit Narset, meaning that we can board wipe and they only draw 1 card. 4, 6, so we can board wipe and play Lily all in 1 turn. Alright, Lily down.
How disappointing.
You have your own.
Warrior Queen Necromancer.
I bet it does, Lily. I bet it does. Soul Diviner. Okay, cool. Let's see what we find. I'm not going to play Lily in this turn. Okay, that's just, like, not what I want at all. Okay, whatever. Okay, sure. Draw your card.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
You will draw exactly 1 card. Okay, what do we get back here? So, wait, what did it just target? That's wow, it just randomly picked 2 things. Okay, sure. Now we have a way to exile, deal with the zombie token that they have. Oh, there goes our Kaya. Never mind, we had one. Now we don't. Now we don't. How do I beat this?
Good help is easy to find in war.
Find Big Teferi again. Tuck that Liliana. Okay, come on. What do we gotta find something here. Give me a break. I guess like it's an oh crap button. Sure, why not?
I require servants. Your corpse will.
They're gonna draw a card. We will not.
Waste not death is enlightening.
Yeah, so we get to hold for one turn, right? One turn, we get to actually bounce that back to their hand. Oh, no! They're taking the dispersal. Oh, that's so rough. Okay. This is it, I guess? Last shot for us to hit it, right?
This looks like a fun new toy.
Sure. Okay. It's gonna be a problem. And right on time, a land. Okay. Let me see how much mana I have here. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, please. Please, please, please. Let me have this. We just need to reset the counters. That's all we need to do. Then we play... We have another Command the Dread Horde. So we have enough mana to do 2 in 1 turn. All we need. Sure you got it, buddy. Destroy 4 CMC. Exactly what we want to see anyways. Create a token, so that's on 4 and 2. So it's on 4 and 2. They will just die to their Dreadhorde invasion eventually. Yes, you got it. What do we have in the yard? We have everything we need in the yard, so we need to find one Command the Dreadhorde. All we need, one Command the Dreadhorde, please. Oh. That's heartbreaking. Oh, we found something, though. That's pretty good. Yes. So we can play Wanderer. Wanderer can eat that. Oh, yes, dude. Yes.
I speak softly, but I carry a big
May as well plus, right? Get the token out of this. Exile that, because now we're going to be able to command the Dreadhorde. Literally grab whatever I want. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And we take no damage from any of this. So, oh, this is what a great way. I think this is going to get the concession from the opponent here. I will keep this one. I will keep this one. I will keep this one. And so now we have the ability to go ahead and just get rid of that. Bounce that back to their hand. They don't need that anymore. We'll draw a card. Play a land. Fairy's gonna go ahead and tuck here. Get this out of here. And so now we have the Soul Diviners. We have a lot of things in play. Let's go ahead and make some more zombies. Oh, yeah. That's one way to win. That's a way to win this matchup right here. Oh. That's one heck of a way to win this matchup. I love it. YouTube, There you go. We got to see it. Let me see here. So they have blast zones and things like that. Ugh. Let me see, what else do we... I guess we don't need more than the amount of Elder Spells we already have. I like Teferi because Teferi can just bounce a token. There we go. That's what we were looking for days. Luckily, we found it. We do have to be careful because if they Elder Spell us, we're in trouble. They have Thought Erasure. Oh, that feels so satisfying, though, when you get that big of a board presence back with Command the Dread Horde. Just like, why not? Activate all the Planeswalkers. Who cares? We're going to do it again, because there are others. I will keep this hand. We have Teferi plus Search for Escanta. Don't mind if I do. Next turn, we just go ahead and play this Isolated Chapel. Sure, Dreadhorde in the Invasion. They get a token. We get a Teferi, maybe? Nope, we don't get a Teferi. We can get Dovin, though, so one of our Planeswalkers is staying. I think Teferi's... what? We don't care about Teferi. That's interesting. That is interesting. I wonder why that is. There's no way that's... We're about to probably get owned by something ridiculous. Yep, there we go. Makes sense. No more lands, please. Well, I was kidding, because I drew more, but...
I train at home your prowess.
Alright, I'm going to just get this Teferi. Feel like it's better than Discovery Dispersal by a landslide. Hope they don't have a discard spell. They swing at Teferi. I mean, at Narset, it's not the end.
You could use
It's not the end. Oh no, what is this? Okay. They might have an Elder Spell. If they do, that's fine, right? I mean... Sure. Let's just keep drawing cards. Let them grow this card to ridiculous levels. Alright, they may add a counter here. They could add go up to 3 counters. Then they play Lily. Meaning that we can't tuck the Lily, though. We cannot tuck the Lily. Our Narset's down.
I concede.
What does that mean? What are they drawing with? Ah, that's pretty good. That's a good one. Luckily for us, we have so many lands to discard. Library, please, if you don't mind. How much is that? How much is that? That's a lot of health. 811. Sure. I'll take it.
I have just the trick for this.
Take that one. Let's draw more cards.
I'm not done yet.
Keep blanking this one.
When pursuing creativity, defy convention.
Untap, we'll pitch the Godless Shrine. They do have that right there. They can blow up their blast zone right now to get rid of my 2 Planeswalkers, which is appealing, is it not, my opponent? Alright, cool.
This outcome surprises even me.
Then we play our Teferi here and then bounce that back. Get rid of that token. Let's see here. They just tuck that. Yeah, that's fine.
I know my responsibility. Don't worry, I got this.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Take time out.
So we can play our Narset here. See if we can found a Lily. Okay, we're not going to play Lily, okay? We're going to hold these Planeswalkers. Because remember, they might have Elder Spell. So we aren't going to overcommit to this board. That's unfortunate. But we're definitely not committing to the board whatsoever. Yes. Oh, nice. The concession. All right. Well, would you look at that? We got the Fish 5-0 series title. We did the 5-0. Feels good. It's been a few weeks since we got one of those. So it feels actually amazing. And it's on the back of a very powerful deck. You know, as you witnessed there, that very last match, just that final Hadouken Kamehameha, if you will, of the Command the Dreadhorde returning everything back was, that's like everybody's dream, right? Like just surprise, reanimated everything and didn't pay a drop of life for it. Love it. Deck's a blast. Definitely take it for a spin. You know, I mean, just watch out. Don't play into any Elder Spells. That's my biggest recommendation because, just because you play it, you know, doesn't mean that your opponent can't, you know, just do it to you too. Use the Elder Spell, rip all your Planeswalkers, use them as fuel to then ult their own Planeswalker, which you saw us do earlier with the Teferi also, so that was pretty sweet. So other than that, just play around that, and you know the deck is very powerful. It's just hard to deal with so many Planeswalkers right now, and you know more so there's a variant of Super Friends for everyone out there. You can find your own flavor between just blue-white, Jeskai, and Esper. This is the Esper variant. And once again, I want to say thank you to everybody that came by and checked out this video today. Thanks for coming by and continue to support my content. As always, it means the world to me. If you enjoy the content that we make here at MTG Goldfish, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It is I, yours truly, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger, signing out, and I'll see you at the next one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.